I am Dana K. White of aslubcomesclean.com, author of Decluttering at the Speed of Life and How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind. Okay, so I am here to share with you the word that will change your house, or better yet, will allow you to change your house. This is the word that I repeat to myself again and again. If I'm feeling overwhelmed or just feeling like, where do I start? This is the word. Can you guess? Better. Better is good. You guys, this word changes everything. Here's how. No time is required, meaning no set amount of time, no prediction of how much time something is going to take. Literally, you're just making something better. And so you can make something better in 10 seconds or 30 seconds or 2 minutes or 5 hours or 10 days or whatever. You can make something better, okay? There's no need for me to say, do I have nothing else going on this afternoon so I can really tackle this thing? Instead, I just say, what can I do to make it better? In this moment, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I don't know how much time I have, when I don't have any time, what can I do to make this better? You guys, my mom is the perfect example of this. I feel like when she just walks into a room and then leaves it, it's just better. She straightens something. She, picks up a piece of trash, whatever. You guys, it would be great. Like if that was my natural thing. It would be great if I was the type of person who's like, let me fix this, let me fix that. I am not. I don't notice when things are out of place. I don't notice until all of a sudden I just go, what is wrong here? So I just tell myself, what can I do to make it better? Because it's not my natural thing. I repeat that word to me, better. What can I do to make this better? Also, if better is my goal, I don't need a plan. I don't need to know what the end goal is here. I don't have to figure anything out. I can literally just say, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this should be. I don't know what the solution is, but I can make this space better. And it allows me to get started. Kind of the difference between decluttering and organizing that we've talked before. Organizing is solving a problem. Decluttering is just getting stuff out. Decluttering is the best way I've found to make a space better, okay? My very favorite thing about better being my goal is that failure isn't possible. If better is the goal, I can throw away one piece of trash and it's better and I've been successful. Like all I have to do is anything. And this space is better. You guys, that is the thing that will break my paralysis and help me get started, because I have failed so many times in the past that it kept me from getting started again in the future. And when I couldn't get started, then that was failure. Like not starting was the actual failure. But when I changed my focus to better being my goal and even a little bit better is success, then that literally took away the option of failing, but not in a pressure way, okay? Because I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, for me personally, pep talks aren't really that helpful for me. Like somebody saying, failure's not an option. You've got to do it this time. You've got to really make a difference in your home. I mean, come on, you know how to do this, even though I didn't know how to do it. But like, come on, let's do this. Like, failure's not an option. Y'all, that doesn't help me. But for you to say, make this space better, even if you're not going to finish, even if you don't know what the end goal is going to be, just make it better. Then that actually shows me how to make progress without failing. You see what I'm saying? Like I needed tangible, what do I do? Don't just tell me this pep talk, failure's not an option. Well, I'd failed many times, so obviously it was an option. Okay, so instead shifting from that mindset to, I'm gonna focus on better. I'm gonna make this space better. Okay, so I've got a space behind me that is real life. Okay, yes, there's my dog. I don't just keep her in her crate, but it has been raining a lot in Texas and she likes the mud. Right, sweetie? I know, she's so sad. Anyway, she's drying off right now and then she'll get to get out, but she can't run around my house all gross and muddy. Okay, so what do? I look at this space right here and it's overwhelming to me because there are 2 TVs right there. That's because I have a college kid who has just moved back home for the summer and we don't really have a space for this television. And that is something I actually get emails from people all the time. What do I do when my kids are, you know, moving in transitional phases of life and moving back in, and I'm keeping their stuff? And I've always been like, I don't know, because I haven't lived with that. Well, here we go. This is me in that phase of life now. I've got the 2 TVs. There is not a great perfect solution. All right. I mean, I don't want to keep his TV in the garage all summer because it gets really hot in Texas. It's not good for it. But at the same time, we don't have a perfect space for it. It's not perfect. Okay. So if I am trying to think, what is the end solution to this problem that I have, it is hard for me to get started. And I just go, I can't deal with that right now. But if I just tell myself better is good, better is my goal, I'm just going to make this space better, then I can do this. Nobody in my family plays an instrument with this kind of a mouthpiece anymore. So I am gonna go stick this in my ongoing donate box right over there. So I've got a water bottle, and I've also got, oh my word, I've got a big, ugly eyesore bag with 3 water bottles in it. So I'm gonna get rid of this and just put the water bottles over here, which is where people would look for them first, because that's where we would keep the water bottles that people would grab for their lunches. Meanwhile, I've got dishes here, because before it was just, that's an overwhelming mess with a big decision I have to make. I don't feel like making that decision, and so I just don't look at it. Well, guess what? Oh my word. It was water. Okay. Anyway. This is obvious and easy and zero angst, and it's gonna make this space better for it to be gone. So I'm gonna go. All right, those were easy because we don't have an Xbox anymore. All right, it's better. It's not perfect. And yet, visibly, I'm actually more likely to notice it now. Have I solved my problem? No, but I didn't let that problem keep me from doing anything, which is my tendency, is to go, I don't want to make a decision, so I'm just gonna not get to do anything, and I'll deal with that later in the future when suddenly decisions are not hard for me anymore. I'm 47. That's never gonna come. I'm never gonna like these kind of decisions, so I just make it better. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other side of the room and we'll see what happens there. Okay, other side of the room, I am going to, yeah. It's just randomness. Like, I don't know, other things that come home when you have a son come home from college. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in his room real quick. All right, and then I'm just going to, I don't know, get the sock off the couch and move some chairs and blah, 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 and we'll see. One thing I will tell you about that right there is that is where Cinder, who's in her crate right now, likes to sit while I do videos and things. And so it has dog hair on it. And so there is part of me that's like, I have to deal with all of this. And I'm like, you know what, for right now, my focus is better. I'm just gonna make it better. I'm gonna call that better because it is. Is it perfect? No. Do I need to vacuum? Yeah, but it's better. And this makes me feel less overwhelmed in my home, which then gives me the bandwidth, the capacity to then deal with the dog hair. Do you see what I'm saying? So like better as the focus is good. Yes, you can get this t-shirt at amazon.com/shop/aslob-comes-clean. There you go. Focus on better, giving yourself permission or taking my permission to focus on better will change your home.